So I just discovered this insane AI tool that can create professional AI music like this,
Sunrise paints the wind.
and like this, all in a matter of seconds. And I was shocked to learn that you can actually monetize this AI music. In fact, I've discovered 5 different ways you could potentially make money online with AI music. And the best part about this is because the AI does all of the heavy lifting for you, really anyone can do this. Now, before we get started, I need to be very clear about something. Of course, I'm not promising you any results with the methods I'm about to show you. Making money online always has certain risks, and there's never a guarantee of success. However, I'm going to show you step by step exactly how to make music with AI and how real people are actually making money with it. So let's get right into it. So the tool that makes all of this possible is called MusicGPT. This is it right here. And if you want to follow along with me as I show you how to use this, make sure to click the first link down below in order to get signed up with MusicGPT. Now, MusicGPT is an AI music generator that lets you create full songs. It allows you to create sound effects. It even does text to speech, allowing you to do voiceovers just by typing in exactly what you want. And one of the most important features for all of the methods I'm about to show you in this video is that everything you create with MusicGPT is safe for commercial use. That means you can actually sell the music you create or use it to make money without worrying about copyright issues. That is absolutely critical if you're planning to make money with any of these methods. Now, when you log into MusicGPT, you'll see that it is a very easy website to use. Right here is the prompt box where you can ask it for what you're looking to create. Now, by default, you can just put whatever you want in here and it's going to make it for you. However, if you want to tell it specifically what you want, you can change it over here on the right with these tools. So by default, like I said, you can have create anything turned on. But you can tell specifically you want to create sounds, you want to do text to speech, you can even remix existing songs or replace a part of a song with something else, or even extend a track beyond the original length. Now, if you want to create a song, you can choose if you want to have instrumentals or not, and you can even tell it specifically what lyrics you want to create. Now, another really cool feature inside of MusicGPT that I like is this Explore tab right here. This shows you other music that was created by other creators, and you can get inspiration, see what songs are trending that people really like. I always come into the lo-fi section right here, and I play this music in the background while I'm doing work, just for some nice, calm background music. Now, to use this, let's actually create something. I'll come back to home. And I'll type in here that I want a house track with a heavy bass line and a catchy female vocal. Now, in terms of lyrics, you have a few choices here. You can click right here where it says plus lyrics, and you can paste in exactly what lyrics you want, either ones that you've made yourself, or maybe you've used another AI chatbot for it. Or what you can do is click right here where it says generate lyrics. It's going to ask you what you want the lyrics to be about. That will then write out the entire transcript of all of the lyrics, and you can change them however you want. Or you can just tell it in here what you're looking for. So I can say, make this song about breaking up. So that's what I'm going to do for this one. And I'll go ahead and click on submit on this. And notice on the right here that it's starting to create the songs. It always creates 2 songs for you, which is really nice because if you don't like one of the versions, you always have the other one. So let's give this a minute to finish up and then we'll listen to the final product. Okay, so here are the results. Let's listen to the first one together for the first time.
Sunrise paints the window pane.
All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Wait a second. This sounded so good. I had to get my really good headphones because I really want to appreciate this.
The morning feels the same, but something shifted.
Guys, that sounds so good. I am super impressed. I really like that. I think that is good sounding music. I'm going to go ahead and listen to the other track.
Sunrise paints the window pane. Another morning.
That is super impressive. Like, that is a song that I would just listen to for fun. Like, I'm a bit speechless. Like, that is really good. All right, but let's actually move forward. I'm going to talk about some ways that you could potentially monetize this music. So right now on YouTube, there are these AI music channels that are absolutely blowing up. This channel already has over 200,000 subscribers, and they only posted their first video 3 weeks ago. And if you look, all of their videos, most of them have hundreds of thousands of views. Some of them have over 1 million views. And all they're doing is taking popular songs and doing covers of them from different time periods. And these aren't complicated music videos. All they're doing is taking the song and putting it over a still image that was generated by AI. So to do this yourself inside of MusicGPT, it's actually incredibly easy. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to attach the file that I want to remix. In this case, I'm going to use the example that I made in the last demo just for purposes of this. So this is it right here. Go ahead and open up that. Then under Tools, I am going to select Remix. Now, I could tell it to change the lyrics if I wanted to, so you can take an existing song and do like a parody of it with different lyrics. But in this case, I'm going to say I wanted to make a Motown version of this, and then I'll click on Submit. Then once your song is ready and you choose the one that you like, you can create an image for it using your favorite AI image generator. I just came over here to Gemini and asked it to create a Motown version of Michael Jackson, like I did right here. Throw it into any video editor that you want. This is super simple, so you don't need anything complex. I am just using Canva for this. So I have the static image right here. I'll go ahead and add the audio. And let's throw that in, and I'll just extend this image so it lasts for the entire song. And now it's ready to preview, so let's give it a listen.
Sunlight paints the window pane.
Super good. I love it. So that is perfect. And then you can upload that to YouTube, and it's as simple as that. Now, another type of music that always does really well on YouTube is this study, focused, lo-fi music. You see, it's just very, very easy to make because the music is very, very repetitive. Again, there's absolutely no visuals for this. It's just a static image a lot of times. And the best part about this is these videos are usually really, really long, just very repetitive. You can just have a short track that just repeats over and over again, or string together a few of them and have them repeat over and over again. And people will leave this playing for hours, which means that you can rack up hours of view time on YouTube very, very quickly. So let me show you what I created here. Here on MusicGPT, I came to the Create tab, which shows me my recent generations. And you can see right here, I have 2 lo-fi study music tracks that I created. Once I found the one that I liked, I came over to Google Gemini and had it create for me this really simple looking video that is able to loop, and it's just very calming, very nice looking. And then I threw it all together inside of Canva. This is right here. Let's take a look at it. So you see some really nice, gentle music, very calming visuals with the instrumental music playing over it. People put this on in the background and let it loop for hours because you are going to repeat this over and over again so they can play it for hours. And you can create this relatively quickly with MusicGPT. Now, if creating your own YouTube channel sounds like too much work, or if you want something that could potentially start earning money faster, you can sell custom music tracks directly to other YouTubers on freelancing websites like Fiverr. YouTubers are constantly looking for background music for their videos, and they need tracks that won't get them copyright strikes. That's where you can come in. You can create the custom tracks using MusicGPT and sell them on websites like Fiverr. So for instance, I can come in here and ask it for something like lo-fi music perfect for YouTube intros. I'm going to select instrumental here because I know for myself, I don't like vocals in the music that I use because it's too distracting. I want only the instrumentals, and then I'll click on Submit. Now, both the tracks are now finished, so let's go ahead and give one of them a listen. I mean, listen to how professional that sounds. I, of course, didn't touch any instruments. I didn't use any music software. I just typed in a simple, very short description and got a completely usable track in seconds. And I can listen to both of these, find the one that I think would fit best, and yeah, I potentially sell them on a website like Fiverr. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to be able to come in here and start charging $35 or $145 right away, but this can get you started, and then you can start to build up reviews and then potentially increase your prices. Now, before we move on to the last two methods, I did want to spend a quick second to thank MusicGPT for actually sponsoring this video. They had reached out to me about it, and when I checked out MusicGPT, I said, absolutely yes, let's make this video because this was one of the coolest AI products I have seen in a really long time. Now, even though this video is sponsored by them, the review you see today is completely my own, and they had absolutely no say over it. All right, let's move on now to the last two methods. Now, for this next method, I want to show you a different feature of MusicGPT that we haven't covered yet: sound effects. Inside of MusicGPT, underneath tools, they actually have a sound generator that allows you to create different sound effects, things like UI clicks, notification sounds, nature sounds, anything really. And there's actually a really solid market for this on platforms like Etsy and Gumroad, because video creators, app developers, game designers, they are constantly looking for sound effect packs that they can purchase and use in their projects. So for instance, I'm going to tell it to come up with a sharp UI click sound for a mobile app. I will then select the sound generator and go ahead and paste it in again. I want the duration to be pretty short, like 5 seconds. And I want to see two different variations of that, and then I'll click on submit. So let's go ahead and give it a listen now that it's finished. Very clean, very professional, perfect for a nice clean interface, like if you're designing an app and need those mouse click sounds. So you can go ahead and sell this as part of a bundle on these different websites. Here's some other sounds that I made while I was waiting for that one. So here's like a whooshing sound. Very satisfying. And I even had it make the sound of a friendly dog barking. Sounds perfect. And the fifth and final method is offering voiceover services. And this is where we can use MusicGPT's text-to-speech feature. You can create professional sounding voiceovers without ever using your own voice. And this opens up so many opportunities, either to offer this as a service on platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, or even to start a YouTube channel where you use AI voiceovers. So if we come over here to MusicGPT, what you want to do is click on the right here where it says Tools, and you want to select Text to Speech. Then here is where you can choose the AI voice that you want to use. So I'm going to go ahead and select English, so I only see the English speakers. And you can click through, listen to the different voices, and find the one that you like. So let's give this one a listen.
Slightly more accurate representation of the Earth-Moon system.
Really, really good. So I'm going to go with that ASMR male voice right here. And then I'm going to put in the text. For purposes of this, I'm just going to do a short sentence that's asking you guys to please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And then I'll click on submit. So let's give this a listen.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a second to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe.
So it sounds very natural for an ASMR type video. And then if you come over to YouTube, you'll find thousands of channels where all they do is have a voiceover over some static images. So you never have to show anyone's face. And this, the text to speech, is perfect for a channel like that. So there you have it. 5 different ways you could potentially make money using MusicGPT. If you want to try it out for yourself, make sure to click the first link down below to get signed up. But remember, the key here is that all of these methods require action on your part. The tool is making the content creation so much easier, but it's up to you to actually take action. So click below to get started, and then I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.